Hello, hello. Welcome to week 2. I'm still Brian Baker, your instructor, and this is still C++ programming, and let's talk about week 1. So week 1, I did not get that lecture video out in time. Now, most of you still were able to turn in the assignment, and that's fine, but I kind of feel bad. So, just the number of messages and everything last week, plus it also happened to be our first week and the last week of the summer term for Oregon State, so just everything crashing at once. But that video is now up if you want to look at it. It is fairly long. I combined a lecture and demo video together. I think I'm going to try and separate those in future. Although even the week 2 lecture video is like 45 minutes. So I mean, it's like regular lecture time, but I know I would prefer to cut those down into smaller segments so that you can just get what you need. But still. So expect a demo. So week 2 video is already up. Demo video, expect one probably later this week, probably Thursday-ish. We'll see. Tomorrow I need to prioritize another class, but practically speaking, if you did not get your week 1 assignment or quiz done, don't worry about it. You've been given another week, so hopefully you notice the due dates changed. If you happen to have burned both of your attempts on the quiz for week 1, just send me a message and I will unlock another attempt for people if it's something that happened pretty often. But yeah, so there you go. Lecture video is now up for week 1, lecture video is up for week 2, and expected demo video probably later this week. So what are we actually doing here in week 2? Week 2 we are talking about variables and expressions, basically taking some of what we already have, combining it together to make sort of bigger, more complex things, doing a little bit of math, because that's always helpful if you're processing data, and also getting user input. That's at the very end of the lecture video for week 2, in case you need to find it. So yeah, getting user input, processing, getting data from people, processing that data, sending it back. Your assignments for this week, there's another quiz, quiz 2, similar to the first quiz. Fill in the blank, some multiple choice stuff. So that should be fairly straightforward. It's based on the lecture and on reading. And then the reading's kind of spread out, but that's because I don't follow the book exactly. And then your assignment for this week is a little bit morbid, but I think okay. We're actually doing the easier version, easier math version. And I kind of do a lot of the math for you because it's kind of more like, can you construct this together? Maybe I gave too many hints in the assignment, but we'll see. I can adjust it for later. Point being, you are going to calculate the temperature of a body after death. So again, a little bit morbid, but you know, forensic science is kind of cool. People like true crime stuff. So yeah, you know, you get from the user the input of the temperature of the body. Now the temperature of the body is 37 degrees, but I mean, theoretically you could use this to calculate the, you know, thermal loss for, you know, a dead animal or something. To determine time of death. Normally, forensic scientists will take measurements over time because depending on the clothing and everything, like it changes, but what you can do is kind of go backwards, and then that's harder to do because you got to figure out the curve of temperature loss. And so we're just going to use one of Newton's laws. The formula is all there for you, but you're going to just print out the original temperature of the body at time of death, and then for the 4 hours following. So temperature at hour 1, temperature at hour 2, hour 3, hour 4. Formulas are all there. You just have to write the formulas, print out the statements. Pretty easy. Yeah. So if you have any questions, send me a message via Canvas, and hopefully this week is a lot less busy than last week. Yeah, I'll see you online.